Hello, welcome to the weekly highlights program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the week. I'm your host, Ilham Məmmədov. Now first, let's take a brief look at some of the top stories of this week. On May 15th, President Ilham Aliyev received President of the Arab Parliament, Adel bin Abdulrahman Al-Asumi. President Ilham Aliyev and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva viewed the 16th Azerbaijan International Agriculture Exhibition Caspian Agro and the 28th Azerbaijan International Food Industry Exhibition Interfood Azerbaijan at the Baku Expo Center. On May 15th, President Ilham Aliyev received President of the Arab Parliament, Adel bin Abdulrahman Al-Asumi. The head of state expressed satisfaction with Adel bin Abdulrahman Al-Asumi's participation in a special session of the Milli Majlis of the Republic of Azerbaijan to mark the 100th anniversary of nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev. President Ilham Aliyev underlined that the great leader had placed a great emphasis on developing relations with the Arab countries, adding this policy is continued today, which is vividly testified by his multiple meetings with heads of Arab nations and reciprocal visits. The head of state underlined that both peoples are bound by shared history, said that relations with the Arab nations are developing successfully and comprehensively, adding his invitation to the Arab League summit last year is an indicator of well-developed relations. The Azerbaijani leader hailed Arab countries' solidarity shown to Azerbaijan during both the years of occupation, the Second Karabakh War, and after the country's victory, and highlighted the importance of multiple resolutions concerning Armenia's aggressions against Azerbaijan adopted by the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. President of Azerbaijan noted that Armenians had committed cultural genocide against Azerbaijani people during 30 years of occupation, was Islamic material cultural heritage destroyed, including 65 mosques out of 67 ruined by them. The head of state briefed Adel bin Abdulrahman Al-Asumi on the ongoing restoration and rebuilding works in the liberated Azerbaijani territories. President Ilham Aliyev expressed confidence that the trip to Azerbaijan by the President of the Arab Parliament would contribute to the expansion of cooperation. Adel bin Abdulrahman Al-Asumi thanked for the warm words by saying, "We are honored to meet such a great world leader as you and participate in the events held on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev." He conveyed to the head of state the greetings from King of Bahrain, Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, and Crown Prince Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bahrain, Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. President Ilham Aliyev thanked for the greetings and asked to pass on his own greetings to the King and Crown Prince of Bahrain. At the same time, the head of state paid respect to the leaders of friendly and brotherly Arab nations. Noting that the Arab Parliament considers Azerbaijan as a brotherly country, Adel bin Abdulrahman Al-Asumi expresses gratitude to President Ilham Aliyev for the support provided to the Palestine issue. Describing President Ilham Aliyev as a worthy successor of the great leader, President of the Arab Parliament praised the achievements gained by Azerbaijan thanks to the wise and visionary policy of the President of Azerbaijan. He said that Azerbaijan is developing on the basis of the wisdom of Islamic values and that these values prevail in the country. Adel bin Abdulrahman Al-Asumi noted that it is his second visit to the Azerbaijan and pointed out that he previously visited Azerbaijan to attend the Baku conference of the Non-Aligned Movement Parliamentary Network. President of the Arab Parliament hailed Azerbaijan's NAM chairmanship, emphasizing that Azerbaijan had been pursuing a very consistent policy towards the movement's institutionalization and strengthening the international influence. President Ilham Aliyev said that Azerbaijan had always supported Islamic solidarity. In this regard, the head of state mentioned the recent opening of the Azerbaijan's diplomatic mission in Palestine, the visit of the Azerbaijan's foreign minister to Palestine, and the construction of a school there by Azerbaijan. The head of state recalled Azerbaijan's hosting of the Islamic Solidarity Games. President Ilham Aliyev expressed his concern about the rise of Islamophobic trends in Europe and condemned them, emphasizing that a very important international conference on Islamophobia had been hosted by Azerbaijan some time ago. The head of state underscored the importance of creating a joint platform in this regard in the future. During the meeting, the sides emphasized the importance of expanding Azerbaijan's relations with Islamic and Arab countries in the fields of economy, trade and investment, expressing confidence that joint efforts would contribute to further development of cooperation. Then, Adel bin Abdulrahman Al-Asumi presented a keepsake to the head of state, emphasizing that this gift had been given only to the leaders of the Arab states. President of the Arab Parliament said that he is honored to present this gift to the President of Azerbaijan as an exception. President Ilham Aliyev received chairperson of the Senate of the Oli Majlis of Uzbekistan, Tanzila Norbayeva. President Ilham Aliyev hailed the participation of the delegation led by Tanzila Norbayeva in a special meeting of the Milli Majlis of the Republic of Azerbaijan to mark the 100th anniversary of the nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev and expresses gratitude for the respect paid to the memory of the great leader. The head of state said that the opening of the monument to the great leader in the park named after him during his visit to Uzbekistan, together with President Shavkat Mirziyoyev, is an indicator of this respect. Recalling that the national leader paid great attention to the relations with friendly and fraternal Uzbekistan and its people, President of Azerbaijan emphasized with satisfaction that this policy continues today in all areas, noting that friendly relations with the President of Uzbekistan contribute to the expansion of bilateral relations between the two countries. President Ilham Aliyev underscored the importance of reciprocal visits in this regard. The head of state noted that during his recent visit to Vizuli, he was pleased to examine the progress of construction of the school presented as a gift by President of Uzbekistan on behalf of the Uzbekistani people. President Ilham Aliyev underlined the importance of Tanzila Norbayeva's visit to Azerbaijan in terms of developing bilateral relations between the two countries. Chairperson of Uzbekistan Senate of Oli Majlis, Tanzila Norbayeva, first of all conveyed to the head of state the greetings and best wishes of President of Uzbekistan Shavkat Mirziyoyev and noted that the President of Uzbekistan highly appreciates friendly relations with Azerbaijan based on strategic partnership and cherishes his brotherly ties with the President of Azerbaijan. President of Azerbaijan thanked for the greetings and kind words and asked to pass on his greetings to President Shavkat Mirziyoyev. President Ilham Aliyev hailed Shavkat Mirziyoyev-led successful reforms in Uzbekistan and extended his congratulations on the referendum recently held in Uzbekistan. Tanzila Norbayeva in her turn praised the accomplishments Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan had achieved in all fields under the leadership of the heads of both states. Chairperson of the Senate of the Oli Majlis of Uzbekistan said she is happy to attend the Milli Majlis special session to mark the 100th anniversary of the nationwide leader and highlighted the great leader's special role in building friendly relations between the two countries. She underlined that the great leader's memory is revered in Uzbekistan with the events marking the genius personality's 100th anniversary continued. Tanzila Norbayeva noted that President of Azerbaijan had accomplished the will of his father by liberating Azerbaijani lands and fulfilling historical mission as a hero of the people of Azerbaijan. She also praised Azerbaijan's successful non-aligned movement chairmanship, underlined the movement's growing prestige under the leadership of the country and important work done to institutionalize it. Tanzila Norbayeva said that cultural and humanitarian cooperation is of special importance. In this respect, she touched upon the importance of the Azerbaijani and Uzbekistani presidents supporting cultural figures from Uzbekistan and Azerbaijan respectively, saying it encourages and inspires them greatly. Chairperson of the Senate of the Oli Majlis thanked for the attention paid to the Uzbekistani delegations during their trips to Azerbaijan. Shared historical roots, culture and language connections between the two peoples were highlighted during the conversation. The sides noted that there are joint fund and concrete projects spanning machine building, agriculture, textile and power industries, as well as investments in other fields. These projects are continuously in the center of attention of both presidents. Successful cooperation between the two countries within international organizations, including the Organization of Turkic States, was underlined. The parties also highlighted the importance of youth-related cooperation and forums bringing together Azerbaijan and Uzbekistani youth. President Ilham Aliyev received Chairman of the Parliament of Georgia, Shalva Papuashvili.
The head of state said that friendly and fraternal relations between Azerbaijan and Georgia are successfully developing in various areas and held effective cooperation concerning the interparliamentary relations. President Ilham Aliyev noted the importance of Shalva Papuashvili's participation in a special session of the Milli Majlis of the Republic of Azerbaijan on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of national leader Heydar Aliyev for expansion of relations between the two countries. The head of our state recalled with pleasure his visit to Georgia as well as the Georgian Prime Minister's visit to Azerbaijan, noting that these visits serve very detailed discussions regarding the development of bilateral cooperation. President Ilham Aliyev touched upon the problems faced by Azerbaijan and Georgia in the early 90s and emphasized the importance of implementing joint projects. In this regard, a head of state pointed out that the Baku-Subsoil pipeline had been commissioned as the first project, adding that other projects had been successfully implemented since then. It was emphasized that both countries today play an important role in ensuring energy security thanks to the implementation of these projects. The importance of the cooperation between Azerbaijan and Georgia for increasing transport capabilities through the Middle Corridor was noted too. Shalva Papuashvili said that they are honored to participate in the event marking the 100th anniversary of the great leader. Emphasizing the role of the national leader in the comprehensive development of Azerbaijan, Shalva Papuashvili also noted that strategic projects had been implemented under his leadership. The Speaker of the Georgian Parliament underlined that the wise steps taken by the great leader at the time are of great importance for the future of Azerbaijan. He expressed gratitude for the personal role of the President of Azerbaijan in the establishment of strategic partnership between Azerbaijan and Georgia. Speaker Shalva Papuashvili touched upon the importance of joint projects implemented by both countries. In this regard, he highlighted the implementation of the projects to lay an underwater electric cable under the Black Sea by Azerbaijan, Georgia, Romania and Hungary, as well as large-scale projects such such as an underwater fiber optic cable under the Black Sea together with Azerbaijan's partners. Shalva Papashvili highly appreciated the support of Azerbaijan and its people for the territorial integrity of Georgia during difficult times for the country.
The head of state also received Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Parliament of the Arab Republic of Egypt, Hanafi Ali Gebali.
President Ilham Aliyev expressed gratitude to the Speaker of House of Representatives of Egyptian Parliament for his participation in a special session of the Milli Majlis of the Republic of Azerbaijan to mark the 100th anniversary of national leader Heydar Aliyev, emphasizing that the great leader is a personality who played an exceptional role in Azerbaijan's state building. The head of state also touched upon the national leader's great services in the development of Azerbaijan-Egypt relations. Recalling with pleasure the visit of President of Egypt Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to Azerbaijan, President Ilham Aliyev said that this visit had given a serious impetus to the development of relations between the two countries, and during this visit they discussed the development of Azerbaijan-Egypt relations in various areas, including in economic and trade ones, as well as cooperation in energy, agriculture, health and other spheres. President Ilham Aliyev asked Hanafi Ali Gebali to convey his greetings to the President of Egypt. Hanafi Ali Gebali said that in Azerbaijan they feel at home, emphasizing that resilient brotherly relations exist between Azerbaijan and Egypt. Azerbaijan is a friendly country for us and our friendship has great history, said Hanafi Ali Gebali, adding that great leaders' memory is revered in Egypt. He underlined that Azerbaijan embarked on the path of development after successfully going through all trials under the leadership of Heydar Aliyev during hardships for the country, saying President Ilham Aliyev successfully continues this policy. They underlined successful cooperation between the two countries within international organizations and recalled the head of state's participation in Arab League summit. Hanafi Ali Gebali extended his congratulations on Azerbaijan's successful activity during its non-aligned movement championship, saying the movement's role and prestige had grown in the world during Azerbaijan's championship. Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Parliament of the Arab Republic of Egypt presented the head of state with a keepsake.
President Ilham Aliyev received Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan, Ahmad al-Safadi.
President Ilham Aliyev expressed satisfaction with Ahmad al-Safadi's participation in the Milli Majlis special session to mark the 100th anniversary of national leader Heydar Aliyev. The head of state noted that Azerbaijan managed to protect its independence during hardships as a result of founder of the Azerbaijani state Heydar Aliyev's activity and embarked on the path of development. The Azerbaijani leader touched upon bilateral relations, saying Azerbaijan and Jordan are friendly and brotherly countries with their relations successfully developing in a variety of areas. The Azerbaijani president underlined the importance of reciprocal visits in enhancing cooperation and expressed confidence that Ahmad al-Safadi's visit to Azerbaijan would contribute to expansion of interparliamentary ties and provide a good opportunity for discussing prospects for bilateral relations. Ahmad al-Safadi said he is honored to meet the head of state. He conveyed greetings from King of Jordan Abdullah II Ibn al-Hussein to the head of state. President Ilham Aliyev sank with the greetings and asked Ahmad al-Safadi to pass on his own greetings to the King of Jordan. The speaker underlined that world-level personalities Heydar Aliyev and King of Jordan Hussein bin Talal played a special role in laying the foundation of friendship and partnership between Azerbaijan and Jordan. Ahmad al-Safadi noted that Azerbaijan had achieved great accomplishments thanks to the tireless activity of founder of the Azerbaijani state, Heydar Aliyev. He underscored that Azerbaijan is on a path of development that can be matched with that of leading European countries. The meeting also saw discussions on the opportunities for expanding economic trade relations and cooperation in the tourism sector. In conclusion, Ahmad al-Safadi presented the head of state with a keepsake.
President Ilham Aliyev and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva viewed the 16th Azerbaijan International Agriculture Exhibition Caspian Agro and the 28th Azerbaijan International Food Industry Exhibition Interfood Azerbaijan at the Baku Expo Center. Minister of Agriculture Rövşən Məmmədov informed the head of state and the First Lady that this year, like every year, participants and visitors show great interest in the exhibitions. This year's exhibitions feature a record number of national and regional stands in all the pavilions and open-air spaces of Baku Expo Center. This year, the exhibitions gathered 479 companies from 31 countries, with 9 countries represented by their national stands. Caspian Agro and Interfood Azerbaijan exhibition features stands of Germany, Italy, the United States, the Netherlands, Georgia, Belarus, Sri Lanka, regional groups of Russia, and for the first time Tunisia and Czech Republic. The head of state and the first lady familiarized themselves with the stands of such companies as Grow Group Azerbaijan, Mashio Gaspardo, New Holland, Rosselmash, MySilo, Rauk Land Maschinen, Swiss Grow, Afmilk, Govan, Canpa, as well as the national stands of Czech Republic, Italy, Belarus, Georgia, the US, and the Netherlands. The stands display cutting-edge agricultural equipment, sowing and harvesting units, and agricultural products. President Ilham Aliyev received Speaker of the Parliament of Slovakia, Boris Koller.
The head of state thanked for Boris Koller-led delegation's participation in a special session of the Milli Mejlis of the Republic of Azerbaijan to mark the 100th anniversary of national leader Heydar Aliyev and described this as a good sign of relations between the two countries. President Ilham Aliyev expressed satisfaction with the conduct of active Azerbaijan-Slovakia dialogue, saying Boris Koller's visit provides a good opportunity for discussing prospects for cooperation in a variety of areas, including development of interparliamentary ties. The head of state touched upon relations in the energy sector, highlighted the importance of the Memorandum of Understanding between SOCAR and distribution system operators of Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary, Slovakia, signed in April this year in Sofia, adding the cooperation between the two countries as part of the Solidarity Ring String project entered a new stage. President Ilham Aliyev underlined there is enormous potential for expanding cooperation in the fields of trade, mutual investments and transport. Expressing gratitude for the hospitality, Speaker of Slovak Parliament, Boris Koller, said that they were honored to attend the event marking the 100th anniversary of the great leader. Saying that the great leader is a charismatic personality with great wisdom and strong will who led the foundation of Azerbaijani statehood, the Speaker of the Slovak Parliament underlined that thanks to his foresight, Azerbaijan is steadily developing. Emphasizing that Azerbaijan is a very modern and beautiful country, Boris Koller said that this is his second visit to the country and recalled with pleasure his visit to Shusha last year. Speaker of the Slovak Parliament, Boris Koller, said Slovakia fully and resolutely supports the territorial integrity of Azerbaijan, noted the restoration and construction works carried out in Azerbaijan's territories liberated from occupation, and pointed out that Slovak companies are also keen on operating there and participating in various projects. Hailing the fruitful demining cooperation between Azerbaijan and Slovakian companies, Boris Koller emphasized the effective use of the mining equipment produced in Slovakia for humanitarian mine clearance in the area. During the conversation, they discussed the prospects for future cooperation in the field of energy and noted that there are great prospects for the delivery of Azerbaijani gas to Slovakia within the framework of the Solidarity Ring initiative, which was recently launched in Bulgaria. Slovakia supports Azerbaijan's cooperation with the European Union and NATO was highly appreciated at the meeting.
The head of our state also received Chairman of the Board of the Eurasian Economic Commission, Mikhail Misnikovich.
Mikhail Misnikovich extended congratulations to President Ilham Aliyev on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of national leader Heydar Aliyev and noted that the great leader had played an exceptional role as a historical figure in the development of Azerbaijan. The meeting saw discussions on the expansion of trade turnover and trade opportunities between Azerbaijan and the Eurasian Economic Commission member countries. Mikhail Misnikovich made proposals on the directions of cooperation to President Ilham Aliyev.
President Ilham Aliyev received Speaker of the National Assembly of the Republic of South Africa, Nosiviwe Mapisa-Ngakula.
The head of state thanked the delegation led by Nosiviwe Mapisa-Ngakula for participation in a special session of the Milli Mejlis of the Republic of Azerbaijan on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of national leader Heydar Aliyev and described it as a good sign of bilateral relations. Speaker of the National Assembly of the Republic of South Africa said they were honored to meet with Azerbaijani President and attend the event marking the 100th anniversary of the great leader and thanked for the warm hospitality shown in Azerbaijan. Nosiviwe Mapisa-Ngakula lauded excellent organization of the session to mark the 100th anniversary of the great leader, saying the event had provided a good opportunity for the delegations from various countries to meet and share opinions. Speaker of the National Assembly of the Republic of South Africa underlined that the Azerbaijani leader successfully continued the national leader's policy, highlighted the great leader's exceptional role in the history of Azerbaijan as a great personality and leader, and underscored his exceptional role in the development of the country. She said the path to development traveled by Azerbaijan is an example. President Ilham Aliyev said that Azerbaijan was in a very dire situation when the founder of the statehood, great leader, came to power in the country. Thanks to the national leader's strong will and tireless efforts, Azerbaijan managed to get out of the difficult situation to embark on the path of development. During the conversation, they underlined the need for expansion of bilateral ties, noted that there is a good potential for cooperation, and discussed the issues related to cooperation in the fields of agriculture, energy, tourism, education. Successful cooperation of Azerbaijan and the Republic of South Africa within international organizations, including the non-aligned movement, was noted at the meeting.
President Ilham Aliyev received Secretary General of the International Civil Defense Organization, Njopu Yap Maritao.
President Ilham Aliyev noted that Njopu Yap Mariato's visit to Azerbaijan contributed to the expansion of the cooperation between the country and international civil defense organization and provided a good opportunity to exchange views on the prospects of relations. Njopu Yap Mariato, first of all, said she was pleased to participate as an honored guest in the operational tactical training organized by the Ministry of Emergency Situations on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of national leader Heydar Aliyev. Emphasizing that Heydar Aliyev is an outstanding statesman and politician, the Secretary General of the Civil Defense Organization underlined that President Ilham Aliyev is successfully continuing his policy by ensuring stability and dynamic development in the country. The Secretary General said they appreciate Azerbaijani President's activity towards ensuring lasting peace and stability in the region, adding that this is President Ilham Aliyev's valuable contribution to Azerbaijan and the region. Njopu Yap Mariato pointed out that the organization had commended the assistance Azerbaijan provided to Turkey in the aftermath of the earthquake. The head of state informed the Secretary General about the construction of the 1,000 houses by Azerbaijan in Turkish state of Kahramanmaraş. Njopu Yap Mariato said that Azerbaijan, as a member of the International Civil Defense Organization since 1993, is one of the countries to be actively engaged in civil defense promotion initiatives and to contribute to the cooperation as part of the organization's capacity-building programs. Njopu Yap Mariato held Azerbaijan's re-election as a member of the Executive Council for another 4-year term during the last session of the General Assembly held in 2022. The Secretary General of the International Civil Defense Organization expressed confidence that her visit would give an impetus to further development and strengthening of the cooperation between Azerbaijan and the organization. The head of state noted that the Armenians killed Azerbaijani civilians by firing ballistic missiles during the Panic War and at the same time attacked the country's energy facilities. President Ilham Aliyev provided insight into the ongoing large-scale reconstruction works in Azerbaijan's territories liberated from the occupation. The head of state recalled Azerbaijan's support to the World Health Organization during the COVID-19 pandemic, saying that this is yet another example of Azerbaijan's active participation in international initiatives. President Ilham Aliyev noted that Azerbaijan has established close cooperation with African countries during the country's non-aligned movement chairmanship. During the conversation, they exchanged views on the climate change. The Secretary General of the International Civil Defense Organization presented the head of state with a keepsake.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, received credentials of the newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of India, Srithanan Madhusudhananan.
The ambassador presented his credentials to President Ilham Aliyev. Then the head of state had a conversation with the ambassador. The ambassador said that he is first of all happy to come to Azerbaijan and the year marking the 100th anniversary of the great leader in the country. He noted that renowned personality Heydar Aliyev's and President Ilham Aliyev's views suggest that Azerbaijan is on the path of building prosperous, multicultural country with a very strong economy. The ambassador highlighted Azerbaijan's chairmanship of the non-aligned movement and India's presidency of the G20 and Shanghai Cooperation Organization, saying India is among 5 top trade partners of Azerbaijan and trade turnover surge of 155% registered last year is a good sign of this. Srithanan Madhusudhananan noted that there is a great potential for expansion of economic cooperation between the two countries, given India has a strong economy too. He mentioned the oil and pharmaceutical industries in this respect. At the same time, the ambassador pointed out multiculturalism prevailing in Azerbaijan is very attractive for India and highlighted the importance of enhancing humanitarian relations. The diplomat touched upon the cooperation in the tourism sector, saying large number of Indian tourists traveling to Azerbaijan, ancient history of relations between both peoples, large number of historical monuments provide ample opportunities for cooperation in the tourism sector. The ambassador said that along with the old and historical buildings, he was impressed by the modern ones constructed in the capital. Shrit Haran Mathusud Haran said he would spare no effort to further cooperation in information technologies, energy, education, environment, and other fields. President Ilham pointed out that the great leader is a founder of modern Azerbaijani statehood and guarantor of the country's development, adding Azerbaijani lands had been already occupied by Armenians when the national leader assumed the presidency. The Azerbaijani leader noted that occupied Azerbaijani lands had been ruined with 1 million Azerbaijanis forced from their homes by the Armenian aggression. The Azerbaijani president pointed out that the great leader Heydar goal had been to ensure territorial integrity and defense capacity and build a strong state and economy. The head of state underlined that Azerbaijan had liberated its occupied lands 25 years ago, and thus the national leader's wish and instructions had been fulfilled. The president of Azerbaijan noted that during the 30-year-long occupation, the Azerbaijani people had faced a humanitarian catastrophe with 1 million of people left homeless, the fact which caused great obstacles for the development of Azerbaijan. The Azerbaijani leader noted there was a great potential in the country in all fields in the wake of liberation of the occupied lands, emphasizing that the large-scale reconstruction and restoration works around the way in the territories liberated from occupation. The head of state noted that following the victory in the Panatic War, the people of Azerbaijan live with a sense of pride, and this manifests itself in every sphere. At the same time, the president of Azerbaijan emphasized that the revanchist forces are rising in Armenia, adding that territorial claims against Azerbaijan continue. During the presidency of Azerbaijan and the non-aligned movement, President Ilham Aliyev underscored that the country's chairmanship term was very efficient in terms of institutional development of the movement. The head of state noted that a number of important initiatives put forward by Azerbaijan were successfully implemented. The Azerbaijani president emphasized the importance of strengthening the cooperation between the non-member states, the territorial integrity and sovereignty of the countries, as well as the continued commitment to the well-known Bandung principles. Recalling that India is one of the non-aligned movement founders, President Ilham Aliyev highlighted the significance of non becoming an important factor in the global policy in the future, although the institution has gone through various stages of development since its establishment. President Ilham Aliyev dwelt on the relations with the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, saying that Azerbaijan had been a dialogue partner of the organization for many years, and described the country's high-level participation in the summit of this organization in Uzbekistan as a remarkable event. During the meeting, the sides also addressed the prospects of cooperation in the fields of culture, transport, as well as North-South corridor.
That was all for the week. Thank you for watching us, and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.